Hello and welcome everyone to Diablo 2 Resurrected modded, very obviously. 100x monster density, somewhere in that realm, with an Amazon, a Bowazon, not a Bowazon like I previously have said. We're going to start off, we'll just do an endurance run, get back in the swing of things, you know, oh god, as we get hit in the face by everything. So this is more so a test stream than anything. We have Starlink active with WAN aggregation with AT&T, so it's load balancing it. It's supposed to be, so hopefully the streams are split between the two internets, and that makes things more reliable potentially. When I first started the stream, we had massive drops, but that could just be things like figuring out where they need to go. I don't really know. War axe. But assuming everything works out well, the goal will be to get through at least Acts 2 and 3, potentially all of Nightmare. Just depends on how long we go for. I was not planning to stream today, but I have not heard back on the work I'm supposed to be doing, so. Yeah, if people don't want to get back with me and give me a time frame. You know, it's supposed to be this morning, and it's not, so not a whole lot I can do. Can't force people. Alright, get rid of you. Yeah, I mean, it's doing the thing. I mean, I don't like the idea of paying $180 a month for internet, mind you, but it is what it is. If it works and gives us stable streams, then it will be worth it. Hi, everyone. You need to not exist. Storm Guild. Yeah, pretty decent, but not useful, sadly. But hopefully everyone's having a pretty good day so far. It was a very rainy morning here, which we actually need the rain pretty bad, so I'm not too upset about. However, it did stop me from being able to do other work today, so there's always that. Double-edged sword, you know. Get the much needed rain so that way everything is, you know, properly moistened like it should be.
Stay a while and
listen. And then depending on how things go, we may do a silk song stream later. Not too sure. 5 strength, that's not bad, but not needed. All right, let's go to Act 2.
welcome back, my friend.
Thank you.
If you need to return,
I'm fairly certain that I have made no progress in here. Yeah. Sir, do not shoot me with those. Kinda hurts. I could probably change out the mercenary too. How are we doing? Still 95% chance. He's dead. Wow, I'm taking lots of damage. Let's not be here. That amp damage makes it to where I take a whole lot of damage real quick. I don't think I need Holy Freeze, though it would slow down enemies that he attacks. Sorry, Jamal, you get replaced.
need some help.
I want Might. Pratham? Or Zanari? We'll take Pratham. Yes, yes. That's not what I want to do.
I can't carry anymore.
No, but he can. There you go. Alright, so now we have Might Aura. So we do Let's see, 304 to 709 currently, or 456 993. Yeah, I mean, it helps. I don't think I necessarily need the healing from prayer anymore. So. Oh, he's going to die very quickly. I need you to not do that, actually. Tiny bit more, but nothing too crazy. It just helps that I can kind of play, you know, D2 for hours. He's dead. And really test it out, so. You weren't even like extra strong or anything. Come on, man. Why'd you die so quick? I wonder if I have a better insight that I could use, like a CV or something. Probably not.
Who goes there?
Because he just has a spetum. It's normal attack speed, so that's decent, but no. Nope, none of that. Scythe isn't gonna be much better. Got a lot of Volges. Got a pike, but that's worse actually. So no. Poleaxe also worse. Halberd, slow though. So we want something that has fast attack speed. They're not getting anything. How's it going, Baconi? Need all of you to not do what you're doing. Thanks. Alright, having the Might Ore definitely will help. Keep shooting, please. Save Pratham. Pratham. We'll just call him Steve. Save Steve. Or not. How about you come this way, buddy? Plus, I don't think that's the way we need to go. It's gonna take him a while to heal. That's okay. Oh, that's hi everyone. How's it going, buddies? Been wanting to try and finish up this run a little bit more, you know, since I've got the other 3 parts uploaded already, so that way people can continue to watch them. I mean, there's a lot of games I want to play right now. I'm just, oh, it takes so much time to play video games. I'm trying to get a few other things done, so it's difficult at times. Okay, Prath, my dude, I need you to stay alive. So I have this really bad issue of like hyperfixating on games, and I feel like a lot of us have that issue. And my method to overcome that or keep myself accountable is the stream schedule. So guaranteed Pokemon game Monday, currently Final Fantasy Tactics Tuesday, Wednesday's Lies of P until I get something else, or finish it, I should say. Thursdays are Silk Song for a tiny bit longer, and then yep, he's gonna die again. And Fridays are Clear Obscure. So by doing that, it forces me to focus on multiple games. It works really well. I have to give myself credit. I'm sticking to it, though I still am letting some of my hyperfixations come through with things like playing Silksong multiple days a week, and not only on Thursday. But I'm trying to not to just keep myself beholden to just that single day for some games, like Final Fantasy Tactics, Diablo 2, Silksong. Those I don't want to keep myself beholden to just the 1 day a week. But Lies of P I probably will. Clear Obscure probably will. Exactly. There's always the exceptions to the rules. So, like if I do the new Digimon game, that would be an exception because otherwise we'll be playing that until 2027 because it's going to take me probably 50, 60 hours to beat that. You figure if I do 2 or 3 hours per streams, it's 20 weeks. It's half a year. It's a long time. Or just start getting better at doing 8-hour streams. That, I guess, is the other solution. He's dead. No?
Thanks.
Yeah, that's right. I don't have potions dropping. String of ears. Ooh. Okay. Hold up. String of ears is really good. However, I think I'm going to give it to him for now. It does have life leech, so I just lose my increased attack speed. That's a hard one. I'd have more potion slots, which would be nice. I would also take notably less damage. Because right now we have increased attack speed. However, I could swap. Yeah, actually, let's do this.
I'll put that to good use.
We'll give myself Blood Fist for the moment. Still transplant, still sung enemies with mod, but they see where they made it difficult to do. They probably made it a little difficult. Because you seem pretty knowledgeable on a lot of things. Oh, the loss in attack speed is brutal. But the benefits of String of Ears is it's hard to argue with. Of course, I also lost the all res from that, but maybe I can get something better. I'll admit I don't understand how the API call functions work, so I really need to like buckle down and learn at least some programming. Genuine question: what D2 mods are we playing? Oh, that is the question. Lots of them. Give me 1 second to where I'm not getting attacked by everything, and I'll show you the list because that's just the easier way. Alright, let me come down here. Things done attacking me for a moment? Nope. That's our playthrough of D2 Armada. So we have boop. We have very simple cheaty mods. I don't really use a whole lot in here. It gives you the easier tokens of absolution, easier runes, easier cal level, convert pandemonium keys, just kind of nice things. We have increased stack size, so that way you have more town portals. Expanded inventory and stash, show item levels. Stackable runes helps. The expanded synergies kind of revamps the game, which is nice. Merc Equips, that way you can have a full thing of equipment. Remove monster immunities just because I hate having to redo my builds because something was immune to me. Rich Merchants makes it to where you don't have that like 5,000 gold cap in normal and all that, or 35,000 gold cap. All Sage Druid lets you have, well, all the sages. 2 different loot filters. One that gives me the Rings of Light, and the other one that actually does the filtering. Exactly, yeah. And the big thing for this would be the increased monster density, which gives us the higher density. The in-game stuff isn't as hard as the API stuff generally, but some things are just overcomplicated, just made hard for no reason. I mean, I kind of feel like that's par for the course with most things. Yeah, this is just kind of my own little crazy build that I'm having fun with. I did play some D2R Reimagined, or D2 Reimagined, however you'd say it. That's fun. It's got a lot of really neat, different takes on the game. Definitely would recommend that. I need to still finish the playthrough I'm doing of that. I just have not yet, because kind of enjoying this. What I need to do is figure out how to do increased monster density with D2 Reimagine. Remodded, I've heard of it, I've not played it. That's the first time we found a string of ears. It's a nightmare. It'd be nice if I could find another one of those for him, but... Downtown, they keep updating every month. My only concern with like a constantly updated mod like that is the changes that can occur, and then having to relearn each time something changes, if that makes sense. Like one of the things that kept bringing back to Diablo 2 was, you know, the nostalgia of playing it since 1999. So with the updates that occur with, you know, D2R, I'm not crazy for some of the things. Like, yes, I thoroughly enjoy using an insight staff. Can't argue that, but I don't think it's a good addition to the game. Because I don't know, it changes a lot in how you would build a character. But I use it because it is very nice to have. Or like spirit swords. Spirit swords are great. Spirit sword and shield. Any character will use it, except in this case, you know, a Bowazon or something. They're great, but they kind of ruined the game a bit because it created a spot where you will always use that item, if that makes sense. So I kind of worry, like, if I play something like D2 remodded, that it would be just so much changing that it would not feel like the same game to me anymore. In a way that is, even with D2 reimagined, it still feels like D2. But I do still plan to give it a try eventually. It's kind of like Path of Exile. I can never play Path of Exile. It's too similar, but different. You think D2R should be different? Why do you think that? Something that would make an expansion for D2R. Yeah, I would have liked it, but then it potentially could have conflicted with Diablo 3 and 4. So they would have had to do like a side story with the expansion. Or if you brought in the story of Diablo 3 and 4 into Diablo 2, I think that'd be awesome. Because Diablo 4 sucks. Diablo 3 had its high points, some of them, not many. It was decently fun to play with a couple of friends, my brother. But like, I'm not just gonna go play Diablo 3. When I had the live money auction house, it was fun because I made a nice little chunk of money. Does that count? The biggest issue I had with Diablo 3 was whatever the build of the season was what you essentially had to do. Otherwise, you weren't beating the higher levels. And it was pointless. Inferno mode? What was that? Anyways, now I can test the mod config for channel point rewards since the stream is on now. There you go. Oh, okay. Same thing as the auction house. Huh. For some reason, that's just not ringing a bell for me. But it has been many, many years. So, you know, do with that as you will. Hydrates. Hey, Daniel, how's it going, man? Just got back in the game. How do you change the intensity? It is through a mod with Diablo 2 R mod manager. And then you download the increased monster density mod. I just realized I never turned the doggo cam back on. And then you just set the amount up here. install the mods, which you can't really see because I'm covering. And yeah, it's not a true 100x density all the time because it is based upon the maximum allotted spawn locations that the map has. So some maps are 100 density, others are closer to like 25, 20, some are like 5, but it maxes out where it can. Yeah, there's limitations to all this at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, some mods are, I wouldn't say duplicates, but they are similar mods. So I have the expanded Synergies mods, which kind of just revamp some of these synergies to bring more life to the game. There's one for each class, so that's 8 mods right there. Yeah, that works. Pick the Rosary Rain for Hydrate and Fake Death. Fake Death. Oh no. So it's a lot of mods, but it's you know, a lot of them are just small quality of life things. Like one of the ones you saw, 2 of them that you saw on there were the increased stash and increased inventory. You have increased items for like your tomes and such, so that way you don't have to always be refilling those. Does it just make her like flop over and then have to get back up? Because I can see that being really rude if someone does that when you're over a pit. I'll just circle it. You see it right now? No, that's better. Yeah, I forgot to check my stash for better items. For better gloves. I don't think I have anything better though, sadly. I will say, Bowazon is very slow. Whoa. Well, it does the same thing as it's just dying normally in game, but it doesn't respawn you. Instead, you just live still. Interesting. Could be a fun effect. Ow. I'm really hoping I can get one of these characters eventually through hell. I just have no idea when it's going to happen. Oh yeah, that's right. I also have like all potions disabled because apparently I hate myself. I don't know why, but my brain thought that full rejuves were coming much sooner than they are. So hopefully I don't need to heal. The only potion that can spawn right now are full rejuvenation potions. It's great. And those can't drop yet. I think it's not until Act 4? Yeah, my brain went on that one. Happens sometimes. Man, maybe I should have played Final Fantasy Tactics. I was kind of feeling that a little bit more so, but it's fine. I need to do a bit more grinding before before I try to take on the end of Act 1 again. So with normal death effect, you never know which one it is. I mean, yeah. If you're paying attention to your mass, you should know though. Should. Keyword. I feel like you're going to end up making a man versus stream mod for it, essentially. Which could definitely be fun. It disables the UI in the exact same way as normal death. This is a back out effect. Well, yeah, but if you knew that you had like 6 masks, you know, and then you get the death effect, you're like, oh, come on, man, type thing. Whereas they do it when you have 1 or 2. Could be rude. Okay, Pratham just over here taking tons of damage. What was I putting points into anyway? I don't remember. I put 1 more into Pierce. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but though maxing out Cold Arrow would also help. But we don't do a whole lot of damage, like, at all. And there's really no way for me to increase my damage either. Hey, an Immortal King's Armor. That's not a common drop. Oh, it's like... Wait, is it Immortal King's? No, it's Millibrig's Robe. Also still rare. I'm trying to think what other things you could do that would be kind of rude. Let's see. So you have Rose respawning, which is nice. You have the fake death. Obviously, if you can figure out monster spawns, that could be terrible. You could do increased vignetting, potentially. So make the string go darker or lighter. Increase or decrease. You did that one, yeah. Potentially disable use of map for a period of time, like 30 seconds. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe disable traps. Oh, I'm in the dry hills. Crap, I'm not in Far Oasis. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe refill traps, you know, to help. So far I have Nailfire and Poison in View, Death, Fake Death, High Vignette, High Field of View, Rosary Rain, and Return Cocoon. Ooh, Return Cocoon would be real nice. What about shards? Are you able to, yeah, make something with shards? Are you also able to hide the UI for a period of time? Like, say 30 seconds no UI? That could be one. What about, say, silk regeneration? Is that something that could be configured? Alright, my favorite place. The Far Oasis. Ooh, soul rune. Always need those. Those are good to have. I mean, I don't really know how much that one would help or hurt per se. I mean, obviously, increasing regeneration to say max thread would be awesome, or just gift thread. But I definitely would not want taking away thread. I think that would be a little too mean with how rare of a commodity it is, you know? Trying to think of what else you can change. Replenish traps would potentially be one if that's doable, which of course it is because you have the ability with the Architect's crest to do so. So it's just a matter of how to make it happen. Yeah, it's just figuring it all out. And then creating a mod pack to have it all, you know, work out, of course. How many normal cow levels do you think it will take? I think I'll have to run to get 4-star crystal sword. Yeah, maybe 3. They're pretty common. Well, I say that I'm used to doing 100x density on a lot of stuff nowadays, so my thoughts are very skewed. I should probably say that. It's been a while since I've done normal density anything, and I forget how few things actually drop. Oh man, you have some bad luck. I typically don't go that route for the 4-socket crystal sword. I just pick one up and then imbue it. Or not imbue it, but socket it through Larsuck. No, it's just one file and folder, so that's fine. I guess the file, the library I use for this CLS, I guess. But, I mean, for certain aspects that, or certain triggers, wouldn't it require certain mods to be active, though? As long as it's eye level 25 to 42, I want to say it is. Might be 27. It depends on the item level. Might be item level 27. Sorry. In normal by using a large key recipe. Cows are level 28, which means your crystal will be... Yeah, so if you get up just a regular crystal sword in the cows and then large socket, it will be 4 sockets. Because it's on level 28. How have I not found the waypoint or the maggot lair? Come on, man. They're both in this corner, aren't they? Yeah, there's the maggot lair and then the waypoint. Oh, nope. Get rid of all of you. And the waypoint should be like right here. I thought you said the other day that, like, if I want to do the fire imbuement, it required another mod to be installed. There it is. See, knew it was nearby. No, it's just... Oh, okay. Well, even better. Makes it even more accessible.
Good day.
Good day.
Don't even remember picking that up. Oh, we have maxed out our gold. It's been a while since we've done that. Oh, that's terrible. Let's not use that. Alright, so do I have better gloves? I have Sanders Taboo. Not really, you need better. Chance guards. Clay gloves. That's sand. More blood fists. Don't need mage fist. Yeah, I don't think I have any better gloves, though. I don't even know what I should use. Venom hide would be nice. Let's try those out for a bit. 2 to Gem Spear, not quite what we need. Alright, let's try it. Just to make sure that they don't break. Of course, we lost even more increased attack speed, which is lovely, but we have more leech. We have a little bit of crushing blow, which could actually help a lot when it does proc. 1 out of every 20 hits. I just have no idea where I should be putting my points right now. Yeah, I don't think I want to get hit by anything that's down in here. Just gonna put that out there. Yep, that does damage. Oh man, an easy level 2? That's so nice when that happens. $14 mana per shot. Jeez, okay. Let's check up here first. I don't know why, but I'm super tired and fatigued today. We got more of the chicken coop built yesterday, so that way the chicks will soon have their home ready. Still a good bit of work needed for it to actually be finished, but it's a good start. But we need them to have a nice, safe home so that way they can't get hurt. Because I would be very upset if someone had my little baby chickies. I'll let them actually enjoy being outside a little bit because I built them a little mini coop as well that I picked up from Ollie's for way too much money, but not the point. Because it's garbage, but it lets them safely be outside and I don't have to worry about them getting hurt by or something coming in swooping down to get them. You know, because that is a concern that I have. And then there are the people in my neighborhood that have chickens that just like let them roam around the neighborhood. Like one morning I woke up and there were chickens in my backyard. They were not my chickens. Which I'm fine with because I like chickens, but still, like, you just let them wander around. We have stray dogs and there are definitely the hawks out here. So many hawks. Like, I don't think I'm brave enough to let my chickens free range. Maybe once I build my fence, I'll see about letting them free range a tiny bit supervised, but I don't know. Yeah, that's what I expect when I open that. I'm amazed at how many spawn points there are in the maggot lair. Like, you can get a pretty high amount of enemies in here. Oh, there we go, level 3. That wasn't too bad. Now, damn it, he still got me. I like how I got cursed after he died. You know, one of these days, I've talked about it numerous times, I would like to start a podcast. I don't know what all I would talk about, but a friend and I were supposed to start earlier this year, and then he just kind of did not follow through with it. He's like, I don't want to do a podcast solo. That's kind of counterintuitive, you know, so... I want one other person to be like, you know, me and the primary other person that would do it together, and then maybe guest, or if I have to do one officer solo, that's, you know, a little different, but it's hard to have someone to do that with. All right, let's just fire a few of these here. Yep, that's why we did that. Rhythm, you can go in there, bud. All you. He's gonna die. Yep, there he goes. I don't want to be part of that. And both those suck. Way to go. I mean, in a way, I kind of do like my own solo podcast type thing every time I stream, because it's just, I talk about whatever I want. But that's not what we're talking about. As far as I know, it's unlimited. I've never seen a limit. Like, if I take a look at my alt. In. Give me a sec. Yeah, we'll take a look in a moment, but I've never seen a limit, so. Of course, my internet's not being great for it. I mean, it might be like 999,999 if so, but... yeah, I don't really want to be part of that. You can get in there, bud. Oh, yeah, you definitely could. Let's see, we're at... 492,814, and that's after years of this, so you can have a lot. You cannot. It has to be a base weapon. So base, superior, ethereal. I don't think you can socket damaged weapons, though. Well, it can also be magical as well, but if you're wanting to obviously create a rune world with it, you do not want it to be magical or unique. And there he goes again. No, that's super dangerous. I don't want to be in that room. Yeah, like, how many points do you have on the channel currently?
Some help?
Because you've been with me for about a month now. though obviously I wasn't on Twitch during all that time. And you probably have like 10 or 20,000, right? But really, 5.3. I think we need to do something here. Give me a sec. There should be a way to do this. How do I do this on Twitch? That's the question of the day. Beer rewards, perhaps channel points. There's a way to like give channel points. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So that way you can continue to utilize them for testing things. Well, I guess at 5,300 you probably have a lot. Yeah, 100. And there are a couple things that are 1,000. Okay, well, I'm not figuring it out, it looks like. There's a way to do it. I don't know what it is. That's true. And you can also change how much people get per minute too. Oh, you guys saw my car for a moment. Not gonna lie, I have not done a lot with channel points over my time with Twitch. Yep, it is something completely changeable. So I need 4-sided crystal sword or a normal crystal sword. I can't use those. That's correct. Yes. Yep, he cannot change the sockets off of what's already there. Oh yeah, that's right. We can be frozen now. That sucks. Forgot we had the cannot be frozen from Death's Belt. Room is super dangerous right now.
Good day.
Good day.
Thus,
Good day.
Yeah, I have all of my stuff just kind of set at the standard. I need to update the channel emotes on YouTube. I have not done so yet. I did so for Twitch. That way people have more of the Hollow Knight Silksong emotes that Key made, because they're super adorable. Well, thank you for at least falling in my lap. He did a wonderful job, but he showed me some of the other work he's done, because he does a lot of Pokemon stuff, making, I don't want to say custom sprites, because they're not sprite work, they're digital artwork, I guess, and he does some insanely good work. I just use it. Just gonna thug it out until I get one, I guess. Thug it out. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time sometimes. What class are you doing? Ooh, a circlet. That could be good. Could also be garbage. And it is garbage. Really no in between. Hammerden. Oh yeah, then Spirit Sword's needed. But being a Hammerden or a Paladin, you can get a Spirit Shield quickly too. I believe in Nightmare you can do so. And that is super good for you. You can put it into like a Zakram shield or the equivalent thereof, or on dash. Get some good resistances with it as well. That's how you do it. That's what's up. I wish I was good at like creating artwork like that. Like my brain doesn't think in a way to go, oh, here's this idea of creating this character in this pose and how to do it. Like my brain just cannot wrap its mind around that. I wish it could. But creativity has never been my strong suit. Like if you look at my thumbnails on YouTube, they're not great, okay? They work, they are functional. But they would not be something I would call a work of art. They are acceptable for YouTube. You know, about the most I get creative is I will take out the main subject and I will add a drop shadow to it so it kind of pops in the background. You know, that's my creative skill. No, funnily enough, my took some damage. My channel icon for the longest of time, didn't know this because I paid for this, might I add, was, and it's actually still on Twitch, you can see it because I have neglected to fix it, was, you know, it's kind of similar to what my icon is here, you know, the guy holding the tie. Well, yeah, just Nightmare, I'm running into some serious mana issues. Yep, you definitely need the spear then. Well, I paid a guy to create, you know, a custom emblem for me, and he did, and I paid him, I think it was like $100, or maybe it was $70 back then, I don't know. And I used it for years. And one of my friends goes, hey, did you know that your icon is also the default anonymous icon for Grindr? I said, I'm sorry, what? What do you mean? Yeah, so this dude that I paid money to create an emblem just took generic artwork and created the emblem and didn't tell me, like, I paid him for creating something new, not to use generic artwork. I'm not kidding. And so my friend, who was obviously on Grindr, showed me, he's like, here it is. I was like, yeah, so now we have a new icon. That is not that. Like, you know, if you're gay, cool, don't care. Power to you. But I don't want my channel to be associated with the anonymous profile of a dating app. Gay or not. That's creepy. I just point out that this is like year 5 into my channel that I learned this. I just changed it back in March. I got questions. Yeah, like, the part that annoyed me so much is that I paid someone to do this. Like, it's not like I just took like some random like free artwork from the internet and modified it. No. And so, comically enough, that guy, a friend of mine, also used him for a lot of his artwork and such. And so I informed him, and so that dude got cut off, unfortunately. Like, it's not okay to do that. Because that, you know, doing stuff like that's how you get creators in trouble. Like, I thought I was using an original artwork, and for all I know, I could have been using a copyrighted piece of work because I paid someone to do this. And that's not okay. So that's why a lot of times I try not to use, you know, I either try to use stuff that I created or stuff that is official artwork. Yeah, like that can get someone in a lot of trouble, and I'm not cool, man. Because I never, like, I'm not against using someone else's artwork if I pay for it or get permission from them. You know, that's different. You know? Like the other day when he gifted me the emotes and channel badges. The first question I asked was, "Did you make these?" And he said, "Yep, I did a few years back." All right, cool. I'm perfectly fine with using them then. Because if he paid someone for them, I didn't want to be using using them when he paid for the license and I don't have it type situation. Yeah, so man, anyone that was part of my stream back in when all this went down will tell you how pissed I was to learn about this. And the best part is my friend who brought the situation to me. He's one of my mods as well, and he was just so casual, like, "Hey, did you know this?" Like, what do you mean? Did I know this? No. Why would I know that? Like, you have seen my girlfriend on stream. Why would I be on Grindr? So no, I didn't know this. You're so nonchalant about, like, yeah, this is a thing. Thanks. Yeah, so I want to say it was like within 2 weeks we had a new icon. And I was just informed that I apparently did not update it on Twitch. It's somewhere on Twitch. I don't know where. I have to figure that out. I think they said it was in the banner somewhere. I thought I changed it in all the places, but it's been 5 years. It's in a lot of places. And like, even with using music in my videos, I paid for licenses for music, and every year still I get DMCA claims on that same music, even though I have a license in perpetuity for it, and I submit it to YouTube every year when the company does its rounds to make its claims for the DMCA's. So like, I don't even like doing that anymore. All the music that I use in my videos now is Stream Beats, which is we found one. This is the first one I've ever found in D2R. It's the first one I've ever found. We may have to swap out an angelic halo for it. Or maybe I'll just put it in the stash for now. The Stone of Jordan Ring. There, yours in the. I need to put that in the stash before I die. Actually, let's do that just to be safe. I don't want to lose that when I die, because I'm probably gonna die to a snake in like 2 minutes. Here, you can go to that stash. Bam. Oh, it's so pretty. Sell it? No, we're not selling it. We're not in hell. It would not help. Diablo will not walk the earth. Ooh, Ghost Armor. What's that? Oh yeah, DMCA music. So I don't use even the music that I paid for anymore because it still gets copyright strikes. It's 7 videos each year. It's really annoying. So I use Stream Beats, which is DMCA copyright-free music by Hair Seller, and it's completely free. Doesn't require any additional licensing. Doesn't get copyright strikes. It's just wonderful. Like, words cannot express how appreciative I am that someone created this content for free for creators to use. Now, granted, he makes a lot of money from it because, like, it's also on like Spotify and things like that. So, plays on Spotify, generate income. So, I mean, he's still making revenue. So, that's great. And, if you wanted to sell it for, like $100 for a perpetual license, so long as it didn't have the same issue that the other ones I've purchased are, I would happily pay it. No issues. I can't believe I found an SOJ. Like, super rare. It was just a casual random drop. No, internet. No, you're fine. Nope, I am bleeding. Okay, cool. So, for whatever reason, my yard has been overrun with fire ants lately. I keep treating all the mounds, more just keep popping up like they do. And anytime I do anything outside, I get bit by like 1,000 ants. Yesterday, I got bit by 6. And apparently, I just scratched one of the bites. Damn it. It's getting really frustrating. I need to find a way to like just bomb my yard for ants. I think I actually have stuff for it that I never put down last year. Yeah, it's been probably 10 years since I last found an SOJ. Now that I think about it. Kind of awesome. And it's hardcore, so like, that's my first ever hardcore SOJ. Stone of Jordan Ring. The question is, what character should use it? Probably one of my druids. They would benefit the most, I think. Well, they don't free roam right now, so that, I mean, they do. Like, if I put them outside and there's an ant bed, they will go to town. It is Snack City then. But because they don't free roam, they have their, right now they are in my bathroom. They're not even outside. They're not old enough to be outside yet. But when I take them out just for, you know, playtime outside and they're monitored in a safe floor area, they're still not free roaming. Right now, and so they have until the 26th of October, I believe it is, before they can really be outside. They're, you know, big enough to do so. So until then, they live in my bathroom. It's I get to hear cute chicken noises at night.
Let there be light.
Oh, there is light, don't you worry. Spirit Shroud Ghost Armor.
I stay a while and listen.
It is an honor.
Far, take this and that. Hold on to that one. We have like 4 of those now. Spirit Shroud. Where's my Spirit Shroud? Do we have one over here? No, we don't. Boop. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have Goblin Toe. But I need the resistances. You shall not pass. Shard Rain works. Nice. Damn it, let me through. So he actually has not finished his other treat from the other day.
I've heard
Did you?
you are responsible for banishing Undariel. I've been researching
Do you want a
old
treat?
records, trying to find the location of Tal Rash's tomb.
Okay, let's
Though I
make it a little.
haven't found the tomb itself, I may have a good lead for you.
Oh my god.
The great Vigeri summoner, Horazon, built his arcane sanctuary somewhere around here. He was a
Cut a little
powerful
smaller.
spellcaster and kept demons as slaves within the sanctuary. He kept a close eye on great events too, such as the imprisonment of Baal within Tal Rash's tomb. If you could find Horazon's sanctuary,
No, it's just these are a new one, and he does not actually chew things.
though I doubt Horazon is still alive, you must proceed with caution.
That was much flakier than I
No
anticipated.
telling what could be waiting inside.
He just licks it a lot, so it lasts a long
Spoke
time.
of this with Lord Jaren. He asked that I send you to him. Perhaps he knows of the
Well, I need to vacuum now. Enjoy your treat, bud. So now we get to listen to licking sounds for the next, 40 minutes. Yeah, I was supposed to be installing a mini split AC unit today, but I have not heard back on that, so yay. I am looking forward to my chickens being able to be outside, though. That way I have 2 bathrooms again, because right now, like, I just cannot use that bathroom at all. They take up the whole bathroom. Like, I have a little brooder box that they stay in. I say a little, it's not little. It's like 3 feet by 3 feet. And honestly, I think I'm just going to throw it away when I'm done because it's kind of gross. I tried washing it the other day. I tried cleaning it, and it didn't go well. Are you extra strong or something? Jeez. All right, Prathan, let's get away from that. I also need to get some vinyl for the coop to put down so that way I can easily clean it. I also need to pick up some pine chips and some hemp and start to make the layered bedding for them. That way they stay nice and toasty in the winter. He's gonna die. Yep, there he goes. No, we're definitely gonna have mana issues trying to deal with these jerks. Yep, we're just gonna revive him. But I'm gonna actually do drywall around the whole coop, so that way I can actually insulate it. If I just insulate it and leave it and not put drywall up, they will eat the insulation. Because I don't know if you guys know this about chickens. They are not the brightest of creatures. I love them dearly, but intelligence is not their strong suit. And one thing that they're really good at is dying. It's kind of their specialty. If you ever want to see, it's definitely not good for them, so you shouldn't do it. But it happens sometimes. If you want to see the happiest chickens of your life, put styrofoam out. That is like crack to chickens. Now, they will go crazy over styrofoam. No, don't go over there, Prathan. You're gonna die. I don't have potions. Thank you. What's funny is, you know, people do exterior insulation for their houses, and it's literally polystyrene styrofoam. Oh, he's gone. There he goes. And then it's polystyrene covered with concrete, essentially, mortar, with a mesh. And if you have chickens and they realize what's behind that concrete, they will eat all the insulation around your house and do severe damage.
First to find this arcane fortress.
And they will be the happiest, usually deadest chickens you'll ever meet. And it doesn't take long. Like, in one day, they will eat like a 20-foot section of your house. It's kind of ridiculous how quickly they will eat all the styrofoam. So I'll be crazy chickens always, but they're so adorable. So I'll be insulating their coop with just pink fiberglass insulation. Super bad for them if they eat it, and then I'll put drywall around so that way they can't actually, you know, get to it, because they will happily eat it all if I let them, or at least try to. They will all share it out for bedding, which is not good. They will have their coop will be better built and better insulated than my house. Granted, that bar, pretty low, not gonna lie. And then eventually whenever I build my shed, that will be far better than my house by a very large margin, actually. But I will also be living in that shed for a period of time whenever the time comes for me to build my house, so. Ooh, a Falrun, hello. But one thing that I do find kind of funny is having been in the dating market since I moved into my current house, which is not a great house, mind you. It's a mobile home. Definitely not something you want to be living in. It's paid off, so I don't have a mortgage here. It's just the house, just the land, you know. I've had girls be like, "Oh well, why don't you just buy another house?" Because I've had a few. It's having on to where I am. Why don't you just buy another house and not live there? I'm like, well, if I did that, I'd have to go back to work. Why would I go back to work when I could be where I'm at, save up, eventually build a house, and be able to enjoy life, at some point? And it just baffles me. Like the solution's always, oh well, just spend more money. Like, I don't have money. If I wanted to get the money, I'd have to be a slave to corporate America again. Nah, I'm good. And I've had relationships fail because of that, because they're like, well, I'm never going to live in the trailer. That's fine. That's kind of what I expect, honestly. Like, yes, it would be great if the person that I love wanted to live with me, but I understand why you wouldn't. And I'm working on it. Like, it takes a lot of money to build a house. Initially, I was going to rebuild this place to make it nicer, but at the end of the day, if you rebuild a trailer or a mobile home, it's still a trailer. So I was like, yeah, we're going to not do that and not waste money rebuilding the trailer. We'll just kind of wait it out until I have money to actually build a house. Let's be smart about this. Yeah, it's been a while since we've needed mana, but someone refuses to teleport up to me. There we go. Hey, buddy. Thanks. Need that insight staff you got there. But the main thing that I like about the place where I'm at is definitely not the house, because the house is not good, but it's the fact that I have an acre of land for the pup to run around on. It's hard to get an acre of land nowadays. Usually very expensive to do so. So if you have an acre of land that the pup can enjoy, that's far more important to me than the house I'm living in. I've made the house work. It does the thing. It keeps me dry, and it's a safe spot now. I don't need much more than that. I'm a simple dude. But I will be building a real house once I have the necessary amount for the concrete and the roughing for the plumbing, because you have to do those at the same time, obviously. And that's it's a little bit of money. It's about $35,000. And after that, I can piece together the house essentially one room at a time after I dry it in, which the dry-in isn't crazy expensive. So nothing compared to the concrete. But there are certain things you have to do all at once. I don't want to take out a loan or a mortgage for it, because that kind of defeats the purpose. All right, Pratham, my dude, could you not be near me?
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, damn it. All right, let's grab that bill. Ah, it's slow. Damn it. Thought bills were faster than that. They're always fast when they come to your door. That's a bad joke. Not sorry. Yeah, he's just not going to come up here, is he? Ugh. We can be frozen again. Not cool, man. No, it wasn't the first way. It's never the first way. But we'll still clear it out. See what we get for drops. Pikes are also slow. You know, I honestly don't know what pole arms and pikes are faster weapons. So I'd like to give them something stronger, but everything is slower, and that's kind of counterintuitive. I'd much rather that be like a 20, but... Alright, let's try this one. Who gets not getting hit? It'd be great if I could get some additional, like, plus to skills, but that's much more difficult as an Amazon, apparently. As a Bowazon, specifically. Oh, that's a couple of enemies over there. Let's help them out some, shall we? Well then, that could be painful. One orb, harm. Yeah, we're not getting anything good right now. Not at all. But we got the main good thing. So, we can't be upset. Any day where you find a Stone of Jordan is a good day, right? She needs a key. We don't have keys. We are keyless. We are beat by the most simple of locks. Well, I mean, it's hard to say, but so far the test stream has gone, I would say, fairly well. Have you guys noticed any hiccups, drop frames, anything crazy? Thank you there for the sub, Ravencraft. Appreciate it, man. So I'm fairly certain you were from a video and not a live stream. It takes so much longer as a Bowazon to do anything. My God. I don't dare imagine like a whirlwind barb. Oh. Would have laughed if that was 4 sockets. Nope, not second way. I was hoping. Today is Sunday, right? Yes. So tomorrow morning we have Pokemon Crystal, where we'll get a couple more badges. And then we'll also have another stream. I'm thinking, honestly... Well, we still have a lot that we could do in Silk Song, because we're nowhere close to 100%.
Good evening.
So maybe we'll keep grinding Silk Song a bit more. After Final Fantasy, after Pokemon Crystal.
Good evening.
And then Thursday, beat the final boss regardless of 100%. I'm at like 85 and it still seems like there's so much I haven't done. I mean, I just learned of Verdania earlier today when I was watching my brother play. I haven't even been near there. He also got the quest stuff for the Mushroom Man ending. He hasn't completed it yet, but he did get the quest item for it. Okay. Well, you say in 2 days. How much playing was that in 2 days? Because if we're talking like 8, 12 hours a day, that's still a lot. I mean, technically, I could play until I hit 100% tomorrow, or today even. But we may be here a while. A little, okay. Now, I would like to save Thursday for actually beating the game, so we may have a couple of shorter Silksong streams until Thursday, and then just really grind out Thursday. Both, actually. I did put out a DIY video the other day, and of course I have my VODs that get uploaded on throughout the week. But I am wanting to make a few more videos, actual DIY type stuff or general videos. I just don't have a whole lot of ideas, so that's why we haven't had many videos. Interesting. Okay, well, yeah, we'll see when we get there, because you said there's a slightly different ending once I hit 100%. Or that I would need to beat it again after I hit 100% at least. Let's not be right there. Yeah, the video I put out the other day was a DIY on how to install a recirculation pump for the house going between the faucets, and then installing recirculation valves between faucets. That way you have hot water at all faucets within just a few seconds, which is far better than waiting like 2 minutes. Gotcha. Okay, well, we can do that. Fourth way again, huh? Wouldn't be Diablo 2 if I didn't take all 4 ways to get the Arcane Sanctuary for me. We'll hold on to it, I guess. I need to work on the doc video. I may release in a couple of parts, like 1 per week. Probably not do any voiceover, just do music, time-lapse build, and then do the voiceover for the final one. I don't know yet. It's just so many photos, but I need to get them off my hard drive. They take up, it was like 2 terabytes of photos, man. But Adam's been asking me to finish it up because I'm pretty sure he wants to use that to try and get us another dock job that we'd be doing this winter. Which also, why the winter? Because we have to hop in the water for it, because it would be a demolition and rebuild, which means going in the water to remove the old poles. Not looking forward to that. I will definitely be full wetsuit if I have to do that. The worst part is, like, you get out of that water and you do not smell good. Like, the water is a bit stagnant. Like, yeah, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of water that comes in there each day, but you can tell that it's not super fresh, if that makes sense. That, and it's a competition ski lake, so there's also a lot of fuel in the water. And you smell it, you're like, nah, I need a shower. There's no other ending. Okay, so that's good at least. So I could get the true ending whenever I want at this point, and then do the Steam achievement. Tier rune, best rune in the game, boy. All right, cool. Albert. Slow, so it doesn't matter. So glad I got the last nail upgrade. My brother is currently racking his brain trying to figure out where it is, but he doesn't want me to tell him, so he's gonna have fun with that. I'm hoping that I will be there when he is in the process of getting it, so I can watch his frustration with trying to get through it without saying anything, because he may actually be watching right now, so I don't want to say where it is or how to get it, just in case, because I don't want to spoil it. When I say watching, he listens, he doesn't watch. Yeah.
Good riddance, freak.
Beep. Down here, huh? Alright, we have that one, which I believe is over here. That is a lot of beetles. Good experience, mind you. Yes, I don't want to risk spoiling where it is for him, so we're not going to say it. But I just hope I'm there to watch. I mean, it didn't take me that long to get it once I was at that point. It was like, what, 45 minutes, I want to say? It's not terrible. But definitely frustrating. First, I didn't get the level up out there when I was killing all the beetles. I do want to try the All Champions mod eventually. It's just, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. We'd probably do All Champions with like 5x monster density, not 100. Taking a bit of damage, isn't he? Must have gotten frozen a little bit. Annoying. Yeah, so this stream was is just going to be a shorter stream. This is not going to be like some crazy 5-hour stream. This essentially, once I beat Act 2, that will be the end of it here, and we're coming up on that in a moment. I just want to see how adding Starlink in would do. Which we did have a while of some pretty serious drop frames, it looks like. So we have Starlink and AT&T with WAN failover, and I wanted to see how that worked because I didn't know how it would distribute load. Honestly, I don't know. I may just end up going to AT&T only because Starlink's $120 a month. It's a lot of money. And it's not like it's notably better than AT&T. So, I don't know. mean, I've only had to pay $43 so far because it was mid-cycle. So there's that, but... I mean, it's good for what it is. Like, it provides good speeds, but the issue is because it's satellite, it's not super consistent. So it can be affected by, you know, clouds and all that fun stuff. If it was more consistent, so like when it works well, it works amazing. I get 300 down, 40 up. But then there's times where it's like, oh, you're getting 150 down, which that's still perfectly acceptable, and like 12 up. Well, 12 up is not enough for me to do multi-streaming. And it's double the cost of AT&T, which at its worst is about 10 up, which is enough to do, you know, single stream still. It's like, okay, well, do I, you know, what? It's hard to justify spending it, you know? Now, if I was in a place where the only option was Starlink or nothing, hell yeah, Starlink's a great deal. Like, it being a satellite internet and being high speed is really where it shines. Because where I'm at, we have another satellite internet company, which we're not touching. It's called HughesNet. HughesNet is a satellite internet. It gets dial-up speeds. And it's also like 100 to 120 a month. It's also insane. But for the people that have to use HughesNet, it's the only thing they had up until Starlink came out. So I wouldn't say it's a scam. You know, it is a great product, hands down. It's just not right for what I'm doing when there are alternatives that are, you know, just as good, if not better. I actually need that. I hate that I need that. Takes up a lot of space. Alright, dirty old time. But I do think he is charging way too much for it. I think it should be like 60 bucks a month. Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Yeah, let's go revive him. I agree. It used to be cheaper, which is the worst part. Okay, I guess he just doesn't love us anymore. I see.
Who goes there?
Yeah, it used to be a lot cheaper. It used to be, I think, 50 bucks a month, and that was well worth it. But now they also, for a while, had variable pricing, where it was dependent on the load in the area at the time. And I don't think that's okay at all. Oh, well, he's gonna die again. You know, if I went immolation era, this would be so much easier. Yep, let's get out of there. Well, this is the first time the Daryl's been difficult for me.
Greetings.
I mean, we'll beat him, but whew. It's gonna take a minute, that's for sure. That was weird. It's that Holy Freeze aura that really gets me. Also, if I didn't have Vigor, I would probably be completely screwed. Get out of there.
Need some help?
Also, I don't think the win aggregation works the way I want it to for streaming, unfortunately, which is an issue. Alright, that should be enough for him to die now. Maybe Prism survives. He does! Look at him go! Yeah, boy! Alright, cool. Yeah, this is the first time that he's been difficult, which should say just how weak a Bowazon is. If I had Strafe, I probably would have died, actually. I was about to say, I probably would have been fine, but no, because you get animation locked during Strafe, and that can lead to a very painful death. Pierre Tombele, Quant. Partisan. Very strong, Jesus. But garbage for me. There, we got to recoup some of your costs there, buddy. This is a serious setback. Talk to Jaren. Alright, so this, as I said, it's a short stream. I just want to test things. And I think it gave me a few answers. But, let me hop on out of here. So we'll be live tomorrow morning with Pokemon Crystal first thing in the morning. Then after that, either Silksong or Final Fantasy Tactics. Haven't decided.
Good day.
We'll just have to play it by ear for what I feel like at the time. But yeah, that's the plan. So this was just a test stream. It wasn't meant to go long, so we're gonna end it here. As always, if you guys like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content that comes out. Until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day and or night. Bye bye.